Please remember that all the opinions in the show are those of the host and should only be taken as food for thought. We're in no way telling you to do anything. Everything is kept anonymous for the safety of the listeners and no information is shared to anyone else. If you are easily offended by people's opinions or views, then thank you for making it this far, but this is not the podcast for you, so see you later. And please enjoy the rest of the show. Okay, this needs analysis, and I don't care if you guys use my name. I'm not gonna. My wife and I do a Christmas exchange with a couple we know. We figured it would be Christmas dinner, a few drinks, and a few small but nice presents. Full disclosure, they are poly, and we are strictly monogamous. But it hasn't caused any friction. However, they gifted us a vibrating toy. See picture. I love saying it. Actually, it doesn't look that bad, actually. They didn't cheap out on you. Further complicating the issue is we can't figure out how to make this little buzzer work. Should we be worried that this is a step towards them trying to initiate a swap? Also, what do you do with the gifted sex toys you don't want? Hopefully your holidays went well and have a good new year. I should have used this one in the last one when I was talking about passing down sex toys. If you don't want to use it, but it has been gifted, it just goes into a fucking cupboard at the bottom and forgotten about until your kids find it. That's what happens with that one.
Throw them in a food bank and be controversial, or just fucking throw it in the bin, man. That's what I would do. But I don't know. It's I would say it's a little bit of a weird gift for a couple to give a couple.
I don't think so. Well, it begs to differ. What has your partner been saying, or if you dropped hints, or maybe they're just because they're quite open to them that it's just a normal, like they just thought it was an interesting gift to give to someone.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, why don't you have this and have a bit of fun with it? Because we do. You know what I mean?
Or it's stage one.
I think if they've been friends for a long enough that they know that nothing's going to happen, I don't think that's going to be a...
Yeah. I think our listener might be thinking into it a bit because they're polyamorous. If they wasn't, would he think into it as much? Probably not.
I think for me, if they weren't, I would think into it more.
Really?
Yeah, because I know that they're a bit, if they're, not sleep around, but they don't mind like different people coming in and out. That just says to me like they're a bit open. So a gift from them like that would be like, oh, it's nothing. But if they're monogamous and they give me that, I'm like, that'd be when I'd be oh, do they want a foursome?
I'd be literally opposite. I'd be like, if it's monogamous, I'd think, oh, they're doing it as a weird joke. Or if they were polyamorous, I'd be like, that's an invite. They may as well have a RSVP on the back of it.
No, because I think to myself, like, if they're a couple, we've known them for a long time, maybe they just want to try and experience and not like it to go any further than that. So they're like, oh, here's a toy, and you'll see your reaction before they ask the next question.
Yeah, possibly.
You know what I mean? But
putting out the feelers.
Yeah, but this to me just felt like a gift. You know what I mean? It's just a little gift that they've given you to like spice up your sex life. But I would definitely be.
Ideas, Dan?
I would definitely be like, "What's this bitch been saying?" Like I'd open it and I would just look at her. And I would be like, "What have you told them?" I told you that in private. And just throw the fucking vibrator across the room. Yeah. I turned to her. I was like, "Bitch." Yeah, no, I can imagine Jamie's face when he opens it. Is that like shock and doesn't know what to say? He's just holding it.
I was like, "What the fuck?" I'll be like, "What are you and Sabina been talking about, Charlotte?" That's what I do. Like.
Exactly. That's the first thing, isn't it? Like, you're not expecting it. I'm like, she knows something.
Because I know your opinions on sharing as well, so I'll be like, what is this? What
do you mean I don't like sharing, Jamie? What are you talking
exactly.
about? My
That's your
opinions on
opinion.
sharing.
So I know it wouldn't come from you.
I'll be like, oh, sorry, wrong box. Take it off you.
That was for Sabina.
Or like you've got like a really expensive one. I'll be like, that's better than the one I've got. Take it off you.
I've got to give that to my child.
I'm pretty sure the silicone would have dissolved by the time my kids are old enough to.
Or just rock solid.
Take it. Yeah. Or it's just like turn into like a liquid or something. What happens to silicone after a long time? I don't know.
What I can imagine it goes like. Do you remember that really cheap hair gel you used to buy in the 90s?
Yeah,
it was like bright green. That's what I imagine silicone turns into.
I used to love that hair gel. Can you still get that? You must be. I would still get that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially in like them dodgy like corner shops, they're definitely selling that.
I like the smell of it, and it was quite. Yeah, I like the feel of it as well. Give it a go, man. There's no problem. And you said you couldn't get it to work. Maybe there's no batteries in it. Most of them now are rechargeable, so I'm sure it came with like a lead.
Dan knows a lot about this shit.
I find it very distracting though. Like sometimes, like I focus more on the buzzing than I can anything else. It's really off-putting sometimes. So, but yeah, no, why not? I don't know how long you and your partner have been together. Maybe it'd be nice to little spice it up.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go running back to the couple and be like, we used it.
No, just never talk about it again.
Yeah, because that would definitely open something up. Yeah, I mean, like, oh, now they're comfortable talking to us about sex toys and doodads.
You'll be sitting at the dinner table and you'll be feeling one rolling up your leg.
They just open up a cloche. Is it called a cloche? They lift the top off, and it's just like mashed potato with dildos sticking out of it. Like dinner time.
I use mashed potato with like a fucking fleshlight shoved up it.
I like Scary Movie 2 with a strong hand. He bangs the turkey, doesn't
he? Yeah.
But let us know, what did your partner think about that? Yeah, I mean, I'd be curious. Wonder if she was like insulted. I can imagine like a partner at that point would like laugh it off.
Yeah, it goes one way or the other, doesn't it? It goes weirded out or finds it hilarious. It's one way or the other. There's only two reactions, really.
Yeah. You can't give it back, though. I say just stick it in a cupboard somewhere. Because you never know, there's that weird occasion at some point that might happen where they're over and they bring it up. And if you've thrown it away...
yeah, true.
May, like, you know what I mean? I don't know how they would bring it up.
Where it is.
Yeah.
I didn't receive that.
It's like, actually, because normally, like, when you get ugly gifts from people, you keep them hidden until they come round for dinner, and then you put them out. It's like, you imagine them coming round and you just leave it in the middle of the dining table just to show that you still got it.
Just got it on the mantelpiece behind you.
Yeah, they come in and see it.
Because people normally do that with their kids, innit? Like, I always notice if we bought someone's kid like a outfit or something, when we come round, the kid's wearing that outfit.
Yeah.
That's the first time that cunt's wearing that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what you do, I guess. You know, I thought you meant as like the kids as a. We've got to take the kids out now. They've come around for dinner. Keep them hidden, otherwise. Imagine you not know what it is, and like you've nailed it to the walls. You thought it was like a wall decoration or something.
Yeah, you thought it was like some kind of. Oh man, could you imagine?
Do you remember the terrible Tango advert with the guy that comes in and finds the daughter's vibrator?
No.
And she tells him it's a head massager.
No.
And he puts it against his head and like starts to vibrate. Have you not? I used to play at the cinema for ages because it was I'm sure it was Tango. it was one of those magic wand things, you know, the ones that's like,
oh yeah,
like a ball on the end of
yeah.
it, and he's like vibrating on his head. But yeah, let us know what your partner thought. Be curious to see if she was as freaked out as you were.
Definitely.